If you're seeing our red live button here, we are live. This is the Artistry Collective's Halloween, halfway to Halloween live event. We are super excited to be here with you today. And the Artistry Collective includes myself here at Frapps Scraps, Christy's Crafty Cottage, who is our hostess and creator of the Artistry Collective, and then Leah from Make All the Things With Me. And Leah is up after me. Not sure what she has cooking for this Halloween event, but I know that I am super excited to be able to grab this green jar and look at all of the fun things inside. I have been hoarding these for so many years. I don't even know if you can buy them anymore, but look how cute these puffy broads are. And, oh, they got little haunted houses, little skeleton guys. Oh my goodness, are these not the cutest? There's some ghosties. Love them, love them, love them. Hi, fellas. Hi, Sharon. Sharon, can you pour the coffee over in our chat group? That would be awesome. Let everybody know that we are live. Oh, there's even an owl in there. Look at that. How spooky is that, looking down in the jar? So I pulled these out. It was really fun to grab my big tote of books and look for this book because I knew it has some things to work on in here. Look at my beautiful charm. Sharon from Craft With Me, Sharon B on Facebook, made this beautiful dangle for me, and it lives here on this book. And we're going to zoom out just a little bit so you guys can see. I am so sorry to those of you that have been watching with me super zoomed in. I've been having major headaches and a difficult time seeing. And as most of you know, I do use my phone for accessibility and to be able to see. So apologies if that is frustrating for you. I am working on it. Okay, so this book, I forget what it was made from, but it does have three signatures with a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. Look how fun that is. And just black on the back. I'm sure it was made from some kind of a box. I can kind of feel it in there. This paper, I believe, is Heidi Swap paper, but I'm not totally sure. And then some of the paper inside is Graphic 45. And then today we're going to add some Tim Holtz paper. This was a spooky napkin. Hi, Diana. So I decoupaged the spooky napkin on there. It's kind of a funky green moth, and I just thought it was really great. This is Tim Holtz packaging that I have repurposed here. Again, Graphic 45 and a little mix of whatever. You poured the coffee. Thank you, thank you. Greatly appreciate it. Did you see your dangle? Your dangle is here, Sharon. It lives here. And I love it. It has the little crossbones on there. Hi, Carol. Okay. So as we go through, I don't know if I've really worked in any of the signatures yet. It was like I had all these plans, and then before you know it, Halloween was just gone. So super fun to pull this back out. Look at this. It's got lucky spells, wishing you a happy Halloween. Now, this is a Graphic 45 set. I forget the name of the collection, but if you search for Graphic 45 or G45 Halloween, you might be able to find it. There's the pocket. And is this a pocket too? Oh boy. Look at all this. We got all kinds of pockets to fill. And there's an envelope with policy closure and one of my favorite puffy brads. Yes, I am using your charm dangle. You betcha. It's beautiful. Has a place here. Oh, and there's some sparkling. That looks like embossing powder. And this guy, this is a die cut, of course, from Tim Holtz. All right, there is a big long tag right there. And one of the spooky haunted houses I made out of chipboard or cardboard. So it's die cut out of cardboard and then 3D texture fade and then some fun wax over it just to make it look extra spooky. This one is the Frog's Breath signature. What was this one? This one is just the entry. I didn't put anything in there yet. This one is Frog's Breath. This was a napkin as well. How cool is that? I hope you guys can see. There's kind of a glare. And let's see. So then it's like all kinds of green spooky things in this one. This was a spooky picture I found, I think in a Reader's Digest. And I thought, well, that should really go in one of my Halloween books. But I never actually put it there. This is just some green cardstock. And let's see. There is a boo We made these cute little cards in my subscription group. That is a little fold-out card. I'm not going to untie it, but there we go. And some little witches, because they kind of go with the Eye of Newt and all those fun things. Green frog, all the stuff. What is our last one? There's some bats and, oh yes, these are fun. I love these. Eye of Newt, see? And this one was graphic 45. I think Halloween Circus, is that? No, Curious. Something Wicked This Way Comes. That's a little pocket. Steampunk Spells. Yeah, see, I think that it was graphic 45, but it was like Steampunk Halloween or something. So fun, isn't it? Hi there, Leah. Yeah, and we're halfway to Halloween. We haven't lost our mind and thought that it's October, but May marks the halfway point to Halloween. So we thought we would just have a fun play in the wrong time of year to bring out this Halloween. Okay, so here we go. I've got some little ghosty things, some spiderweb things. Oh, there's my cute little pumpkins. I haven't put them anywhere yet, so we need to put them in somewhere. Oh, I love them. These, I believe, I made either on Facebook or YouTube. I don't know. There is a moon. So this one has lots of moons and spider webs and more spider webs and some cats. So, all right. Let's see what we can add to this fun book. I need to add some sort of trim there because that's kind of unfinished. Hi, Dondi. All right, and my papers, I've got cardstock, I've got some, these were packaging, I've got graphic 45 paper, so I've got scrapbook papers, this is packaging paper, I've got envelopes, and there's some fun little things in there to make some tags with, so yeah, just a little bit of everything in this fun book. I love that. Okay, so let's see what we can do. I pulled out some pages here from, this is I've been revisiting some of my Tim Holtz stash. And this is an 8x8 pack that looks like this. It's 8x8 and it's seasonal. I don't even know what year this is. Let's see. 2013. Oh my goodness. This is an oldie but a goodie. Rhonda might even have this one. Hi, Rhonda. So this book has all the holidays in it and it's super fun. So I pulled out the pages I might want to add. Now, if you're a purist, you wouldn't want to mix all of these papers together. But for me, I don't care. The theme is Halloween, and I don't really care what brand it is, as long as it is keeping me interested. And these are double-sided papers. If it's keeping me interested in making beautiful things, that's what I care about. Hello, Christy. There's Christy and Leah. Both of them will be up next. So up after me is Leah with Make All the Things With Me, and then Christy after her. I believe Christy said she was going to do something junk journal-like. So more paper crafting fun. Look at these. They're like little, you could easily make these into little tags to stuff those pockets, or we could turn them into little wraparounds, or all kinds of fun things. And look at this advertisement. This is great. Jointed skeleton for decorating, 26 inches long. Oh, these are so cool. It's like the old Sears catalog ad pages. Okay. And then they've got some like spooky stuff, spooky like solid pages on the back. And then they have them in mini here, which is really cool too, because you can cut these into strips and you can score them and then make them like a little accordion. You can wrap them around the pages. I love doing that. You kind of saw I already did that in here in this book. So I thought these might be a fun addition to have here. These ones are so great. These remind me of little Halloween cards when I was a little girl. I was a little girl in the 70s, the late 70s and the 80s. And this is kind of what the greeting cards look like. Yeah, this is Tim Holtz, but it's from 2013. Here is the number. TH93086, 2013. These are no longer being made. He makes the backdrops, which are, I think, like 6 by 12 or something, 6 by 9s. He doesn't make the 8 by 8 and 12 by 12 papers anymore, which is kind of a shame because if you are someone who scrapbooks, it's wonderful to work with the pieces there. Isn't it great? Yeah. Okay, so let's see what we've got going on here. Ooh, we made some little things. Where did that come out of? Oh, that came out of back here. So we've got a little pocket here. So it looks like I really had just kind of gotten the basic construction done in this book, and then I just put all of the things together here. So these are like little tags. You could make a little booklet out of it. That would be fun. Or you could put a little brad and let them just kind of fan out because they are front and back. That is kind of one of the things with Graphic 45. They have beautiful front and back. All right. I feel like I need to ink this. Let's break out the Rusty Hinge. Rusty Hinge is a great Halloween color. There is dried marigold and some other pumpkin-like colors. What is that one? Yeah, carved pumpkin, but I really love Rusty Hinge. So we're going to give it a go on this page here, and I want it to be a little more crinkly. So even though it's sewn into this page, I'm going to still crinkle and wrinkle it up and pull it out. And if I didn't get enough crinkles and wrinkles, I can make some more. Now, this is not ruining the integrity of the stitching because I was careful not to pull. But look at all those great wrinkles it gave here. So now I'm just going to take my ink pad. Now remember, ink pads can get paper cuts. So if you are somebody who doesn't like to do that, this method might not be for you. You can use your ink dabbers as well. Ink brushes and dabbers and all the things. But I was taught just to grab it and go. All right. Now you can see I'm having a hard time getting in here, and that is part of the problem with using it without a dabber. So we'll grab an ink dabber, and this one happens to be a rectangular one, which is perfect. It'll fit back into there. Get some ink where I missed and kind of blend that line that was being created where the ink was hitting. So that is great. Now you can see you don't really have to do a lot to this page. Once you got that ink down, it's really fun, and it actually even looks more brilliant off camera. We could do the same thing to the back side if we wanted. I think that's a little pocket. Let's see. Let's pull this out here. Do we have something that says pumpkin? Yes, there is. Right at the bottom, it says pumpkin there. So we could cut these out and then just kind of put them sporadically throughout the book. We could tear them out too, either which way. But I kind of want to make sure I'm getting the biggest bang for my buck here. And I want them to be all not perfectly straight. See how I'm cutting them kind of in and out, in and out. And I don't think we're missing anything on the back. It's just orange there, so that is great as well. Have to go. Bye, Phyllis. All right, yes, catch the replay, my friend. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, there we go. So this one says pumpkin, and we could easily just make them like little strips like this on this little front piece here. I think that's kind of what's in this one, is just mostly like, maybe not. There's bats and moons. It's just a little bit of everything, but I kind of like this pumpkin thing. I wonder, does it reach all the way across here? Ooh, it does. Look at that. We could put it right there. Maybe I'll put it with the P at the top. And we could put it in with an eyelet or with a brad and just kind of let it dangle there. I think I kind of like that idea. Let's grab some brads. Let's see, this is my little brad bin I like to dig out of here sometimes. I need to take all this other stuff out, but the other stuff is actually brads. All right, let's see. There is a yellow one. This is a good place to use bright yellow. All right, where did that go? Right there. Now, of course, we could run some ink over this this cardstock that's in here as well. Let's just poke a little hole using our crocodile here. I don't often use the hole punches on this enough, so we'll just do it. There we go. Try and set these brad tabs without looking. Can I do it? No. I pulled them both the same direction. All right, now I'll turn this way. And just press it down. Now that's gonna be kind of cute, just hanging in there. I like that. Give some interactivity as we go through here. What is this? I don't understand what I did here. Oh, I made a big pocket right there. And then I made a pocket on the front. I get it. All right, fine. That's kind of cool, I guess. I'll give myself credit for that one. Let's see. What do I have that I could put in there? We need kind of a bigger tag. I think those are kind of too busy. Busy. Oops, and I still have the ink open. Boy, guys, I'm just a mess today. It's not even Friday yet. We have been busy. I've got to tell my private group, but I'm actually going out of town for a couple of nights, which I haven't done in a while, but my husband's coming too. So that's going to be cool. And what was that? When did you start this book? Leah, I think I started this book last Halloween. I think I want to put Halloween and 31 right here when you open it up. Sorry, guys, if you can hear the dog. It is real life here, real life. And we've got lots going on. Mr. Frapps is out taking care of cows and doing all the things so we can slip away for a short little overnight. I am actually going to go and take a Dina Wakely class, you guys. I get to meet Dina Wakely. I'm so excited. If you don't know who she is, she's a designer for Ranger. She makes some wonderful, wonderful art journaling projects, and I'm so excited for all the things I can learn from her. Okay. So here is this part. And we're gonna go like this. Now we could cut these apart and kind of lay them all wonky. I think that might be kind of fun. Because they are, after all, just little squares. And I want this 31 as well. I think it's really cool. And we can distress this edge. And we could even do a little score line here, so then it would open up, and maybe we'll put something spooky back there. Okay, so let's see this page that we're working on now. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because it hasn't flexed so much, but it is a little bit difficult to keep it open. I want to work right here. And maybe this will go right there. And it could flap around. And then these, if we cut them all apart, we can make it say Halloween. And it'll kind of look like Scrabble tiles, or like we cut it out of a magazine. No, he's not taking the class. He didn't want to take the class. The class is not cheap, but I think it's going to be worth every cent. I haven't taken a class like that in quite some time, so I think it will be fun nevertheless. So it'll be the first class I've taken by myself since I've been blind, and that's a little rough, especially with my mobility limitations. I'm trying to decide if I should take my wheelchair or not. I hate the thing, but these legs are just not what they used to be. Don't want to take me anywhere, really. Okay. So we're just cutting these apart. I think I might put a little bit of rusty hinge on the edges of them, and of course we could distress them. They already kind of have that distressed look. Okay. So the rest of the night tonight will be filled with laundry and taking care of animals and all the things. Blah. No fun. Okay. So here we go. I've made a big mess. I guess that's kind of what I'm good at, right? And we'll just ink up these edges. Now, I love that they have the orange on the back. Now, I want to put this over there, so I'm trying to decide where I want this Halloween to start each. And I can kind of overlap them. Whoops. L. Oh, and then there's not room really to do W-E-E-N all the way across. But we could just do Hallow on the top and then Ween. Halloween. I don't know about you guys, but Halloween used to be one of my favorite holidays. It was just kind of laid back. I got to dress up with my kids, and we always kind of, well, not so much with the girls. Once the girls got a little bit older, they wanted to be princesses and things. But I remember when I was younger, hello tomorrow. I used to help my cousins make costumes, and one of my favorite costumes to make was this grocery bag. We took some paper grocery bags and fitted it around the person, and we put things in there sticking out of the bag, like an egg carton and a box for mac and cheese. See, even when I was a younger kid, I was crafting with mac and cheese boxes. Who knew? I'd kind of forgotten about that. Anyways, yeah, we just made her into a little grocery bag, and it was so cute. I loved it. I didn't have to wear it, which she said was a little difficult when she had to go to the restroom. But you are driving from San Francisco. Hubby had 2 eye appointments today. Oh, gosh, that's a lot. I hope the appointments went well. Eye appointments are so important. I can't even tell you. Mine was just here, and then it started slipping and slipping and slipping, and I knew it was coming, and I kept telling my hubby, I think I'm going blind. And he's like, no, you're just having a bad day. Nope, I was going blind. Okay, so we're going to use my little ruler because I'm being lazy and don't want to get out my scoreboard. And we'll just score it like this. And then it should bend in half. There we go. Just like so. Let's put some ink all around here. Now, on the cover of this book, I did use some of the, I forget what it's called. It's like the Halloween, like, this stuff. I don't, it's like some weird material that the Dollar Tree has out during Halloween time. But if you don't get any of that, you can also use just gauze. I think Tim calls his mummy cloth, but it is very seasonal. Sometimes they always say they're not going to bring it back. That creates this crazy supply and demand. You know, guys, listen, I went to Joann's the other day because I go there every week. And there's supposed to be new Tim Holtz goodies, and the whole display is just empty. It like breaks my heart every week. Every week I go there, and I use all of my energy and might, and I have money there ready to spend, and just the display is empty, and it's so heartbreaking every week. I don't know why I keep going there, but I keep hoping maybe they'll have their stuff together and there will be some beautiful Tim Holtz thing that I need to add to my collection, but it doesn't happen. Okay, here we go. So there's our 31 right there, and I don't know what I did with all my letters, so we're going to see if we can find them as I just start to glue them on here. Oh, there's an O. All right, I think I have them all. I don't know. And sometimes, you know, I mean, everyone's like, well, then just buy your stuff online, which is great, but I a lot of times like to see it first. I have a very... Oh no, he's blind in one eye. Is that what I just saw? He's blind in one eye. Oh. Yeah. I had 2 eye surgeries, and one of the doctors on my eye team said I would see perfectly again after surgery. And Rhonda, that's kind of what happened to me too. I had an eye team of 6 different specialists and surgeons and all the things, and one of them told me I just needed to have the surgery, and as soon as I did that, I would be good as new. And I was like, that's a great thought, but yeah, it didn't work out that way. All the other ones told me, we're going to do this surgery just so we can basically see your retinas. But yeah, tell him, let him grieve for the loss. But then after that, tell him it'll be okay. It'll be different, but it'll be okay. I took a little extra time grieving the loss because mine was both eyes, and it was like everything. Hi, Karen. It was my job and my license and all the certifications I had worked so hard for, and it was just a lot. And it felt like loss after loss after loss. Thank you for pouring the coffee. Now look here. If we position this L just right, maybe we can leave a little tuck spot for this 31, and it'll just keep it closed right there. It'll be a dual purpose. So there's the O. I seriously don't think it would fit to do the whole thing. W, E, no. So we'll just let it continue down here. O, W, E. E. N. There we go. I'm trying to decide if I want to put this hello over here. And then that'll just be Wayne by itself. What do you guys think? Should we do the... Maybe I like the O back down here. Yes, Robin, we are celebrating Halloween, which is the halfway point to Halloween. So yeah, we're being rebels. We're doing Halloween in May. Yeah, it is crazy, Rhonda, but you know, it'll be okay. I surrendered my driver's license because, well, the last time I drove, I went the wrong way on the highway, and I didn't hurt anybody or cause an accident, but man, it's a miracle. And I knew that if I did that again, it would just not be good. So I hadn't actually driven in a long time before I actually surrendered my license. But yeah, those kinds of things were hard losses to get over. But there are people with variety of visibility. Like when you say you're legally blind, it doesn't necessarily mean you're blackout blind. You'll have different variances of visibility. I have absolutely no peripheral vision. So if anybody comes up on the side of me, usually it scares the daylights out of me. And that's just the way it goes. Most people don't know, and then I kind of scare them because they'll come up and they'll ask me things or talk to me, and I'm like, geez, I didn't even know you were there. And they're like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, yeah, it makes me feel bad that they feel bad, but it's fine. Okay, here we go. I think I like that. I like this big E here. I love typography. Just don't rush summer away. No. We're not trying to skip to fall. I've seen that. Like, I feel like spring was just here and everyone's like, oh, now we're into summer. I'm like, wait. It's still spring and we don't want to rush the summertime fun. I want to be able to sip my tea and float in my pool and enjoy the sunshine out there. Okay, now what do I do with that other E? Oh, there it is. Confuse the blind lady. Set the little cut apart pieces on top of the other cut apart paper. Boy. And I did it myself. All right, and then we'll put this one right here. Kind of reminds me of ransom letters. But I think it's fun nevertheless. Okay, and then I think we need to put something cute in here. So let's find one of these. There's a 31. We'll put 31 somewhere else because we've already got this big 31. Let's put something inside of here that we can see. I want to use one of these little things. These are very nostalgic for me. I'm not sure even why, but I'm loving them. I kind of like this one. It's a Halloween greeting or courage for Halloween. May is halfway gone already. Yeah. I'm so glad I did the spring collaboration. I need to do a flip through of my beautiful lap book. I'm going to take this one instead. But it really made me feel like spring was here. Okay. And let's grunge this up just a little bit. Thank you, Rusty Hinge. Now, of course, we can also use our little distressing tool. Each one of these notches lets you into the little razor blade that might be in there. And it's really great if you've got some kind of wonky cutting going on or you just want to add a little extra distress. This has, I found it again. I keep losing it, but now it has a place on my desk, so it will live there now. Heidi Swap makes one, but she called it Vintage Scrapbook Tools on one of her lives. Not that long. I think it was like a year ago. And she said she doesn't know why they don't still make them. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you called it vintage. Okay, I think I'm going to glue this in as a little pocket in case I want to tuck a little something in there. I don't know what yet, but we'll make it a little pocket. And even if we don't stick anything in here, it'll just be a cute little Halloween greeting right there. Whoops, I keep moving my glue. There we go. Okay, and then if we remember, it just kind of tucks under there. Perfect. I think that's great because then kind of welcomes you into the book for what you're going to get in this book. Now, people might say, what do you do with this book? Well, you can do whatever you'd like. You can, like, on these little flips and flaps, you can put photos. Maybe you have a bunch of random photos from a variety of different holiday times, like Halloween times. Maybe you have pictures of your kids in costumes. Maybe you do or don't remember the years. You can use a book like this and just kind of put the pictures in wherever you feel they look right. And I think that is wonderful because then you at least have the collection together. And if you can remember to at least put names on those photos, because we were just talking about this the other day. My mother-in-law has to have surgery, and she's kind of up there in age, so it's a little scary. But yeah, she has a bunch of photos that we don't even know who the people are. She knows who most of them are, but my husband does not. So those are just going to be nameless faces in a trunk. It makes me sad to think about it. Okay. We'll add some more ink here. Now, these are the old ink dabbers from Ranger, and I love them. It's kind of going a little back to where they began, and I love that. Okay, let's see if we can put something up here. One of these. One of these with pumpkins. Look at how cute this one is. It's got a little pumpkin basket on its head. Let's see. Halloween greeting. Or we could cut this little cluster out here and tuck it into the pocket. I think that might be really cute. Because it's got this little pumpkin guy. Looks like maybe he's been reading these little pumpkin newspaper clipping or something. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and distress this, and we'll add some ink, and then we'll just tuck it right into the pocket, and you can enjoy these fun little, they almost look like little comics or little cards. I don't know. They are not vintage. I believe the original, this is a digital print. It's not digital, it's scrapbook paper. But I think the Tim Holtz, when he acquired them, he found vintage pieces, and that's kind of what he does. And he curates these beautiful collections, and I can't help but collect them. Okay, here we go. So we are using some of the hoard, which is hard because they're no longer in print. Anybody else do that? I have a paper museum, and that's what I call it, a paper museum. And it's a beautifully curated collection. All right, so let's see if we can get this to go into this pocket. Now, this was an envelope under here, so you can kind of see those envelope things getting in the way. In fact, usually I take them out, and I don't know why I did not this time, but we're going to go ahead and take this out. No harm in removing them, typically. If you don't need the flap, you don't need the flap. And let's see if I want to remove the other one or not, or just leave it there. Paper museum, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're just gonna leave this here. I think my husband doesn't appreciate it because right now it's literally everywhere in the house. I'm trying to contain it, but yeah, it's been a lot of years growing to this state of museum work. Okay, let's move on to the next signature here and see if we can add a few things in here. Now, this lady is awesome, and I really think she needs to go there. So let's go ahead and just pull apart this picture just a little bit more. Now, she's just going to glue on there and look spooky. I could take some watercolor pencils or some gelatos or something, kind of color in a couple of areas if I really want to, or even just some ink and a paintbrush. But I think for right now, I'm just going to leave her as she is. And since this signature is green, though, I may take some green ink and go around the edge. I've got some bundled sage over there that I think might look nice. So as you're tearing apart those old books, girls, make sure you look at some of the images that might be in there, because you never know when you might need this spooky lady and her crazy looking trees. It kind of reminded me of, because this signature is kind of about the like witches and frogs and toads and like frog's breath, that kind of thing. It kind of reminded me of like the old witches of the old. They would hang out in the night and do their work in the night. And I think a lot of it was just misunderstood, but that's my take on it. Okay, let's see. Let's go to a green dabber here. I have this container of Brad sitting to the side of me. It's kind of making me a little bit nervous. I don't want to spill it. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna add some bundled sage to the edge of this. How's everybody's week been going? We made it to Wednesday. My poor friend at the diner had a super slow day today, which really sucks, because then employees have to go home early and causes people to lose hours and more work for the ones that are left. And it is a beautiful sunny day here, though, so I guess we're thankful for that. And we, especially here, are thankful that we found some hay, because it has been very difficult to find. There just wasn't as much hay made last season, so now it's time for new hay, and they were able to cut some hay this last week, so that's fabulous. Okay, I'm just going to glue this one. This one, we can make a pocket over it later if we want to, or we can just leave it as a page to look at. I think it's kind of cool. Just to admire this lady that's out in the night. I don't know what she's doing. She's just checking it all out outside. And I love, you can kind of see her house and the spooky looking trees. Who knows what she's doing? Maybe she's escaping into the night. I don't know what story it was from. That's right, it's Hump Day. I don't know what story she was from, but I do like her nevertheless. So there she is. She's got her own spot in my book. And I love that. Okay. Did I actually put this on here? No. So some of these I just kind of flapped around like this. This one might be just a little pocket over here, and then this one can actually open. So let's glue this one down. I had a lot of ideas and I just didn't finish them. So it's always kind of fun to go back and look at a book that you've not finished. And I have a lot of them that I didn't finish. I have a whole tote box of them, honestly. I think I get a little bit afraid of the finish. Anybody else? Because then I have to decide what to do with the book. Am I going to use it? Probably not. But I don't want to sell it or give it away most of the time. I love this paper too. Look at this. It's so fun. Cold and overcast. Oh no, gray all day. Well, we've had sunshine all day, which is a nice treat for us. What is going on with this pocket? There we go. We don't typically have this nice of weather until June or July. So it definitely is a nice treat. Okay, now I feel like I need some sort of paper here. What do I have here? A little cat. I need some sort of paper to cover up this envelope just a little bit. I have a little spooky cat. Do I have, has this got something with a cat? Oh, look at this. This has a little cat graphic right there, or there's one over there. I kind of like the little skeleton too. And this one has a little cat down here and a cat there. So let's see, how much of this will we be able to use if we just make it? I don't want to cut off the skeleton. So we can cut right along this line. partly cloudy with a breeze, but it's 71. Yeah, see, we aren't typically in the 70s until like June. So this is a nice treat for us here in Western Washington. Okay. Now I'm going to just tear along this line. Now I know this might not seem like super fun to watch. I'm sorry about that, but some of this stuff just has to get done. Let's see, let's fold. I got a couple different levels going on here. Do I need the whole width? I think I do. Yes, I do. But I want the little skeleton guy, so we're gonna cut right across there, I think. We're just gonna fold this. Then I get the cat and the skeleton guy, which I think are so neat. And I don't think I'm gonna make this one a pocket because this is the back of the envelope. And then if you wanted to put your own picture or something in here, you totally could do that. All right, let's see. I think I need a little extra off the bottom. Yep. Now, if you are the measuring kind, you go right on ahead. You measure it up, slice it up, do all the things. I used to be that way. I used to use my trimmer, used to do all the things, but now that my eyes are the way that they are, that really puts a lot of strain on them. So I do what I can do. Let's do some green here. Oops. I make a big mess and I tear things up. And I have a lot of fun. So as long as you're having fun in the making part, that is what matters. All right, we'll add some more green to this fun. Now, you could also take some pens or pencils, watercolor pencils, or just some little doodling pens and color in some of these little ad things. That could be fun. Maybe you're not the drawing kind, but, you know, you can always doodle in or whatever, color in some of these things. And again, this one, I think I'm just going to glue. Glue the whole thing. I don't need a pocket here, I don't think, because it's a pocket on the other side. But if you were thinking you might want a pocket, you could definitely make one. Okay. And we'll glue this right in here. And I'm not afraid to let the envelopes show their side on this book, because the envelopes are mostly this orange color, and it's working fantastic with the theme of the book since it's Halloween. So yes, okay. And then we have a pocket back there. We could tuck something in. Now this was just a little leftover piece here. We could tuck that right in there. As just another little piece of ephemera so it doesn't go to waste. I love this. Look at this. This is a Tim Holtz backdrop. And I don't know why I have this screen just hanging out. Piece of green cardstock hanging out. Okay, so this one is a pocket here. And if you open it up, there is a little doggy in there. Is this? Oh, this is a note card that comes out. Look how cute. We made this in my my private group. Love it, love it, love it. What's everybody drinking today? I got an energy drink because we've been going, and my body does not like to go. All right, I love this page here. I did not put that witch paper here, so I'm gonna have to find something that corresponds. Or see if I tucked it in somewhere else. And that can be kind of tricky. That's the one thing about coming back to a book that you haven't worked on in a while. Always Diet Coke for Robin. Oh, hot cinnamon tea. Leah, that sounds divine, but that would blister me up all to bits. In fact, I had some cookies not long ago, and I didn't realize. And sure enough, they had a cinnamon in them. And it caused all kinds of blisters on the top of my mouth. And right now, my mouth just cannot take anything else. The insurance company denied half of my prior approval, so I'm supposed to go get this molar taken out. They approved the extraction, but not any lidocaine, numbing medication, or gas. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm glad they think I am that kind of a girl, because I don't have what it takes to do that. I just don't. All right, this one says bat, and we could put it there. I think that is pretty great. Kind of make it like a little tab. Okay, and we'll put some of this rusty hinge. Yes. There we go. And then we'll glue this in up here, and this can just be like a little tab for the page. Ooh, you got some real Coke. That sounds good. I'm being bad and drinking Red Bull today. I don't normally drink Red Bull. I have never liked Red Bull in my life. And then we went to this, well, we go to this local bar. We don't really go there to drink. We go there to eat because they make fantastic mac and cheese, of all things. You have a Starbucks frap. Leah, that's how things work here in Washington. They itemized everything, and my dental insurance went through the list and said yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, and all the meds were not approved. So I have to call them and figure out how much I'm going to have to pay, because I don't have, I mean, my nerve is already exposed, and they're really riding my last nerve. So we'll see. I just want to get it out and get it done. Okay. And then over here, I think I'll put some sort of ribbon or something. But I don't have it right here. What do I have in here? Now that one I'm not going to glue in. I'm just going to let that one hang over here. I think it's really pretty, just like so. Oh, this one could make a cute little waterfall. Maybe I had planned to do that over here. Just have some little flips and flaps. Yeah, things are different here in Washington. They're very expensive, and dental, if you have any sort of dental coverage, you got to consider yourself lucky. Mine was supposed to cover X amount of dollars or whatever, and I'm finding out it's just really not that great. And right now they wouldn't even do like the maintenance on my teeth, like cleaning and stuff, until this tooth is out, because the nerve is hanging out. I love that. I love this little skeleton guy. And I love that you can see him under here that says beware. You could write in a little message. You could write in, if you put a photo or something over here, you could write in the year. That would be fun. Up after me, guys, is Leah with Make All the Things With Me. And her and my friend Christy are all the way on the other side of the world from me. I feel like I am over here lonely. This could be fun right here. See how it just kind of goes there to divide this up. Now we could put this as a belly band, and then we could still tuck something all the way across. And it is going to not have the full word, which I don't know if I like that, but I mean, you kind of get the point. If I put it there, see, these letters will just not fit. Unless if I let it stick way out, and I don't think I like that. You have, oh, what did that say? Iced tea? Oh, but you're ready for water. Like I said, I'm being naughty and having this amber edition. It's strawberry and apricot. It is so delicious. They use it at the bar that we go to eat to make it a mixed drinks, and I didn't even know Red Bull had flavors like this. I'm not a fan of the regular Red Bull. To me, it just kind of tastes like cough syrup. All right. Oh, I love this. This one has the love potion. Look at that. So fun. And that's in a pocket. And it says toe of frog. Full moon. This one, then you open here. You can put a photo there. You could even put a photo here. Let's see. And the same on this side. Okay, so I want to put this moon. That one was talking about the moon right here. Wherever it went. There it is, full of moon. That's a pocket. And so I have this moon die cut that I cut out here, and we could put it on. If we put it like right there in the back there, we could kind of put it as a little tuck. And anything that you tuck in back there could work like that. And then on this side, it is weird, so I might have to cut another one and make it not so weird. But I think I like that right there. Let's see, should we turn it yellow up? More yellow up, I think. And then we're just gonna glue like halfway. And not all the way to the edges. So we're just gonna put like a weird little amount of glue, because then we can have a tuck spot here, a tuck spot here, and this part is gonna be hanging over the edge of the paper. Let's make sure we got it all the way glued down. And then we'll put this little piece right back over it. Now we don't have to have this little piece. I mean, it's kind of cool just the yellow, but I do think it adds to the fun here to add some dimension and shape to this moon. I'm gonna kind of like it off the edge a little bit. And if we really wanted to, we could add some shimmer stick back there. Let's do that. We need to add some glitter. This book has no glitter. Do you guys believe it? Oh, see, here we go. If you dab, because it's a dabber, you'll get more of the glitter out, but usually I kind of forget and I just kind of sponge around. Okay, I'll show you. I'll pick that up and show you in just a second here. I think it's kind of cool. Doesn't look so cool on camera, but it is kind of cool. All right. We've got just 3 minutes left, and if you guys would all hit that like and thumbs up button for me, that would be awesome. Subscribe if you're not already. I would greatly, greatly appreciate your subscription. I feel like I'm kind of stuck in a lull on my channel right now. Well, that's okay. That happens sometimes. I'm learning. And up after me is Leah with Make All the Things With Me. We are all three in the Artistry Collective doing Halloween tonight. So I don't know what kind of fun Halloween something she has in store for you. But it'll be definitely worth a watch. And then Christy from Christy's Crafty Cottage is up after her. And again, doing more Halloween fun. And this has just been so much fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed going through this little book with me. Let's see if we can see our sparkles. Oh, yes, we can see them. I can see them. Can you guys see them? It's a shimmer. I think it's fantastic. Okay, so that moon was good there. I will have to figure something else out here. Oh, Jake is on high alert. Well, I'm glad Tom is almost home. If Jake is being silly. Okay. So yeah, that's what's left to do in this book, is just going through and, oh, look, spooky, haunted. Oh, that haunted could be fun to put in where I have that little house. I think it might be, yes, right here. I can cut out the word haunted and just let it hang right there. I think that would be great. But I don't have time to do it live here, so eventually there will be a flip through of this book. Maybe by the time Halloween is actually here, I don't know. For the meantime, though, my friends, go over to Leah with Make All the Things With Me, and pour the coffee, share, get us out there, find some friends that are crafty, bring them with you, invite them here, pour the links out, do all the things. It really does help us, and it's free. It just takes a second. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week, whatever the Wednesday means for you. And hopefully I'll get all my packing and traveling and all the good things done, and we'll have a great class. So thanks, everyone. Head on over to Leah with Make All the Things with Me, and I'll see you next week with the Artistry Collective.